Theme 3, Unit 2. Safety in and around the home. In groups. Look at the pictures. And discuss questions. A and B. A. What potential hazard does each picture show? B. How could this hazard be prevented? Potential. Adjective. Has the possibility of developing in a particular way. Hazard. Noun. A danger or risk. Anything which could cause harm. Picture A. Potential hazard. The toddler could easily get electrocuted. Prevention. Children should not be allowed to play with electrical equipment. Picture B. Potential hazard. Children can swallow medicines and get poisoned. Prevention. Medicines should be locked away out of reach of children, preferably in a safe cabinet or cupboard. Picture C. Potential hazard. The young girl is about to pull the pan onto herself and get burned or scalded. Picture D. Potential hazard. Children could cut themselves with these sharp knives. Prevention. Knives should be kept in a safe place, out of reach of children. Picture E. Potential hazard. The barbecue has caught fire, which is in danger of spreading. Prevention. The barbecue should not be left without anyone to supervise it. Picture F. Potential hazard. The woman could trip on the toy on the stairs and fall. Prevention. The stairs should be kept clear of objects that people could fall over. Read the text below. As you read, complete each gap with one of the words in the box. Attempt. Cook. Moving. Involving. Prevent. Enjoy. Explode. Plan. Barbecue safety. Many people. 1. Having barbecues at home. Barbecues are fun and a great way to relax with family and friends. Barbecues are safe if you do them properly. But unfortunately, they can sometimes be the source of serious accidents, the most common types of accidents. 3. Barbecues are burns, scalds, and other injuries related to fire, or injuries caused by sharp objects, such as knives. If you are planning to have a barbecue, there are several things you can do. 2. 4. Accidents. First of all, consider carefully where you are going to put your barbecue. Avoid placing it near fences, sheds and trees, or other things which could catch fire. Never. 5. To light a barbecue in an enclosed space, remember to check that your barbecue is in good condition, especially if you haven't used it for a long time. Start preparing your barbecue early to ensure it is at the right temperature by the time you are ready to. 6. Never pour petrol onto a barbecue, as this is extremely dangerous and can cause it to 7. In your face when you start to cook. Use tools with long handles. Don't try 8. The barbecue until it has cooled down. Keep an eye on the barbecue at all times. At the end of the evening, make sure the barbecue is completely extinguished. Grammar recall. Infinitives. and gerunds. Verbs, nouns, and adjectives can collocate with, go with. Infinitives and gerunds, there are no specific rules that govern whether an infinitive or a gerund should be used. Some verbs can collocate with either an infinitive or a gerund. Read the sentences on the left and match them to a usage on the right. 1. She agreed to give him the money. 2. He practiced playing the piano all day. 3. It's wonderful to see you again. 4. It's difficult knowing when to stop. 5. It's time to say goodbye. A. Noun followed by an infinitive. B. Adjective followed by a gerund. C. Verb followed by an infinitive. D. Verb followed by a gerund. E. Adjective followed by an infinitive. Changes in meaning. The meanings of some verbs can change depending on whether they are followed by an infinitive or gerund. Example: he always forgets to lock the door. It's a habit. He hasn't forgotten seeing the accident. He can't lose the memory. Infinitives and gerunds. The best way of learning whether verbs are collocated with infinitives or gerunds is through extensive reading and by recording the collocations in your vocabulary notebook as you come across them. Read the text in Activity 2 again and find the following things, write them on the lines. 1. An example of a verb that is collocated with an infinitive. 2. An example of a verb that is collocated with a gerund. 3. An example of a verb that is collocated with either an infinitive or a gerund. 4. An example of an adjective that is collocated with an infinitive.